US dollars change hands, more than any other currency on Earth. From oil to gold, from iPhones to international loans, the dollar is everywhere. But have you ever wondered why? Why is it the US dollar and not the euro, the yen, or even the Chinese yuan that rules the global economy? This is the real reason the dollar dominates the world. To understand the dollar's dominance, we need to go back to 1944 at a place called Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. As World War II was ending, the world's economies were in chaos. So 44 nations gathered to design a new global financial system. Their solution? Tie every major currency to the US dollar, and tie the dollar to gold. At that time, America held 2/3 of the world's gold reserves and had the largest, most stable economy. From that moment, the dollar became the center of the world's money system. But in 1971, everything changed. President Richard Nixon ended the dollar's link to gold, the so-called Nixon shock. The dollar was no longer backed by gold, it was backed by trust. And yet, it didn't collapse. Instead, it got stronger. Because America found a new foundation for its currency, one even more powerful than gold. In 1974, a secret deal was struck between the United States and Saudi Arabia. The US would protect the Saudi royal family and supply weapons. In return, Saudi Arabia, and soon all OPEC nations, agreed to sell oil only in US dollars. This created what we now call the petrodollar system. Any country that wanted oil needed dollars. And to get dollars, they had to trade with or borrow from the United States. It was a genius move. America turned energy into currency control. Today, nearly 90% of global trade is conducted in dollars. 60% of all foreign reserves are held in dollars. Even countries that dislike the US still use its money, because they have to. Why? Because the dollar isn't just a currency, it's a system. A network of banks, financial infrastructure, and institutions like the IMF and World Bank, all built around the dollar. When nations trade, invest, or borrow, they enter America's financial orbit. This dominance gives America incredible advantages. The US can print money to finance deficits with little consequence. It can sanction nations by cutting them off from dollar-based systems. And global demand for dollars keeps US interest rates lower than they should be. In other words, the world's trust in the dollar gives the US economic superpowers no other nation enjoys. But that dominance is being challenged. China and Russia are pushing for de-dollarization, using local currencies for trade. The BRICS alliance is exploring a new global currency. And digital currencies, from Bitcoin to central bank digital coins, are rewriting the rules of money. Still, the world runs on trust. And for now, that trust still lies in the dollar. The dollar's power doesn't come from paper or metal. It comes from belief. Belief in America's economy, its stability, and its reach. It's not just money, it's the language of global trade. But history teaches one truth: no empire and no currency lasts forever. The question isn't if the dollar will fall, it's what will rise to replace it.